Concerns have been raised over cut-price laser eye surgery deals being offered on the high street. An investigation by the consumer group Which found potential risks of the procedure are often played down to patients. And a leading London NHS expert has raised concerns that much of the surgery is carried out by doctors who aren't eye specialists. Amelia Papadopoulos reports.
One reading, one distance.
3 years ago, Londoner Sasha underwent laser eye surgery. It was meant to improve her vision. Instead, she claims it's left her with many other problems.
I get very painful eyes, they're very dry, and the dryness is not like people think, oh, dry eyes, just use some eye drops. Dryness is literally sometimes you have to peel your eyelid off your eye.
A report published this week by the consumer group Which found that 1/3 of laser eye surgery consultations are poor quality. Potential complications weren't clearly explained to patients, and high street providers came bottom, with Optical Express failing to explain complications to Which undercover researchers on every visit.
I'm very disappointed with that Which report. A handful of patients doesn't reflect the high quality of care that we routinely provide to our patients. We want to make sure every patient we treat understands the risks of surgery.
Sasha wasn't treated by Optical Express, but did have her surgery at another high street provider. She started an online campaign, and through that found hundreds of other people who've experienced problems after surgery. Last week, some of them staged a protest outside the Optical Express clinic in Harley Street. They want tougher regulations in the industry, and their concerns were brought up in Parliament last year.
The industry needs statutory legislation. Voluntary mechanisms have failed. Secondly, all surgeons must be qualified, certificated and regularly competence assessed.
While all laser surgeons must be qualified doctors, they aren't legally required to have any specialist qualifications. A lot of the time, consultations aren't carried out by doctors. One expert says that has to change.
Patients are often seen initially by an optometrist, not a doctor, and these optometrists are trained to assess people preoperatively, but then it's not the same thing as proper continuity of care. And I'd like to see the high street industry sticking with corneal specialists, people who are trained to a high level.
The Care Quality Commission told us that they'll be looking into the findings in the Which report. Meanwhile, the Department of Health say they're working with the Royal College of Surgeons to tighten standards and training on laser eye surgery and improve the way patients are given information.
Laser eye surgery isn't routinely available on the NHS, and Sasha, like thousands of others, was tempted by a cut-price deal.
You certainly wouldn't buy a discount parachute, and so you shouldn't buy discount laser surgery either.
I disagree with that. I think we take great care to provide good care to our patients.
Laser eye surgery is generally a very safe practice, but as with all surgical procedures, there are risks. These campaigners want future patients to be made fully aware of them. Amelia Papadopoulos, BBC London News.